Yo, what's good, people? As a 23 back with another Fallout 76 video for you today, and it is a good one. It's a long one. It's probably going to be the longest video on my channel, but today we're going to be showing you guys how to get the backpack plan within Fallout 76. As you know, it's not a straightforward task. It does require a couple of hours to go into the gameplay to get all these challenges done, and also it'll require a couple more hours to go into the video editing as well. So if you do like this video, please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, leave a comment, because a lot of work will have gone into this video to hopefully make things a little bit easier for you and give you some guidance on how to get the backpack plan within Fallout 76. So we're going to jump straight into it. I'm just currently in my camp. That is not where we need to be. Where we need to be is the Pioneer Scout Camp, which is north on the map. I believe I have my survival tent near it, so you've got Vault 76 here for reference, and you just want to come up diagonally and boom, we've got Pioneer Scout Camp. I'm going to fast travel to my tent because it's just going to save me a little bit of caps. The whole quest for getting the backpack is going to entail quite a few tasks. When you first get the side mission pop up, it's going to look like it's only going to take 4 little sections. I've got it already in the top right corner, as you can see, so it's going to look quite straightforward. You're going to need to demonstrate Pioneer Scout values, and before we get into that, let's show you exactly how you activate that quest. So I've fast traveled to my tent, but if you just choose the actual location on the map, which is here, Pioneer Scout Camp, you will spawn round about here. You may spawn just a little bit down into the mountains there, but what we're ultimately trying to get to is just down there, and there's going to be a robot scout. I believe his name's like Scout Master Jaggy, something like that. That's going off of memory from a couple months back when I did this on PS4, so it could be completely wrong. But just head down here, take the path that I take, and he is going to be right by there. Yeah, a couple of ghouls are going to be knocking about. Look, there's one there. We'll just deal with him. Interact with Scout Leader Jaggy. He's going to start waffling on a little bit, and once he does finish waffling, you will have the Order of the Tadpole quest pop up in the top right corner of your screen, just as I have. And as you can see, it's going to ask you to demonstrate Pioneer Scout values. It looks like 4 very easy sections, but let me get into them. So the first one is going to be helpfulness, which is going to be cleaning up Kiddie's corner cabins. Really straightforward. Second one is going to be bravery, which is control pests, dolly, sods. Also very straightforward. And the third one is going to be earning Scout World Challenge badges. Now, it doesn't tell you exactly how you earn these badges, because you need to go into the pause menu. You need to go into challenges, and what you're going to want to do is come down to world, scroll right the way down here, and you're going to start seeing these. So tadpole, tadpole, tadpole. These are the tadpole badges that you need to earn. It's up to you which 3 you want to earn, but for me personally, when I did this on PlayStation 4, I'm currently on PC now, but when I did this on PlayStation 4, I did Archer, Athlete, which I'm already 3 out of 6, and there's one called Swimming or Swimmer, 0 out of 6. You will need a friend in order to do Swimmer, because you need to revive another player while in the water, as you can see just there. And what you also will need to get these badges done is to craft a Pro Deluxe Snap camera. Now, that is pretty straightforward. I will also show you how to get that done rather easily. You used to have to just server hop and try and find certain dead bodies on the floor, but there is a better method now to guarantee finding a Pro Snap camera on a body. It will be broken and you will have to craft it, but we'll get into that when we come to the badges. And also, before we crack on with cleaning up Kiddie Catacorns, you will notice a lot of those badges will have said to pass an exam. This is the terminal you're going to want to pass the exam on. You're going to deal with the little ghoul in there, and this is the exam terminal. It'll have an exam for every one of those badges. And if we just go back to the badges, you can tag them, I believe. You can track them. So Archer doesn't involve any Pro Snap Deluxe cameras being taken, which is great. But as you can see, each and every single one of them will have an exam that needs to be passed on the terminal. But you won't need a camera for all of them, but you're probably going to, let's be honest. A lot of these require cameras. There's another quite easy one on here, which I think was this. Mammologist. So you pass the exam, milk 10 Brahmin, easy. Take a picture of a Brahmin, you can do that while you're milking it. picture of a cat, picture of a fox, picture of an opossum, a rabbit, a radstag, a squirrel, a wolf, and a Yao Gui. That's probably the easiest one. The hardest thing on that challenge is literally going to be to find them all. I may even do that actually, rather than do an archer, because you have to kill 50 enemies with a crossbow, and I just find that long. But first of all, we're just going to do the cleaning up kiddie cabin corners first of all. So what you're going to want to do, lads, you're just going to want to go all the way up here and talk to Pioneer Scout Leader Pompey. To do that, I'm going to fast travel to Black Bear Lodge, and then I'm basically just going to transition to when I get to this part of the quest, so bear with. Guys, before we jump into cleaning up kiddie corner cabins, I've just realised, obviously because of the 1 out of 4, the penny drop, I have actually done one of these already. As you can see on Order the Tadpole, if you go down, I've got a tick on Go to Camp Lewis, Find the Source of the Noises, and Kindness, Revive an Alley. These are also part of these just tiny little ones that you'll have to do. These ones are stupid easy. It's probably why I already have them done. I've probably just done them while messing around in the wasteland. But yeah, we're going to go straight now into cleaning up Kiddie's cabin corner. So here we are at Kiddie Corner Cabins. That's a tongue twister and a half. It's only by here on the map. What's going on here? Right, we got Snallygaster trying to ruin the video. Let's just quickly ruin him. We're going to take the asbestos and the waste acid. We may even need that waste acid later. But just as the quest says, you're going to come over here and you are just going to talk to Scout Leader Pompey. There's another Snallygaster there. Just ruining my video. Cheers, lad. He's waffling on anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. I personally don't really listen to what he says. Okay guys, so once Scout Leader Pompey has finally finished jabbering, what you're going to want to do is activate the quest, which it doesn't tell you, but if you go into your dailies and go into Operation Tidy, it'll start showing you floating markers for the waste. So what you'll see now is on the map, see it there, clean up toxic mutagenic waste. Bit of a mission to get all the way there. So we'll cut back now once I do arrive there, and we will carry on then. Okay guys, so here we are, exactly where we need to be, Hemlock Hole, sorry. I'm surprised I didn't have this discovered on the map already. What you're going to see is a Grafton monster over there, so we're going to quickly deal with him. Reload quickly. Okay, obviously we're going to loot him up, because he will have some nice stuff on him. Waste acid, waste oil, sticky tar, and I'm going to take the marine left leg. So as you can see, you're going to see these floating diamonds. I have them enabled anyway. I'm assuming most people have the floating diamonds enabled. They make life a little bit easier. You just want to hit take on that, on all of them. Just hit take on all of them. Take. You are obviously going to get rads, lads, but we'll deal with that. So this is what we're going to want to do, sorry. We're going to want to go back over to Kiddie Corner's cabins, and that's where we're going to dump that toxic waste. So once you've arrived, just run down here and deal with any snallygasters you might see and dump the waste. You'll get the quest completed for Operation Tidy, but you will also get the Pioneer Scout value on Order the Tadpole. As you can see, I've got 2 out of 4 there. You're going to get your quest rewards, yeah, Purify Water, Right Away, Stimpack, the basics. Now we're going to move on to the next one, which is Control Pests at Dolly Sods. Okay, so for controlling pests at Dolly Sods, we're going to want to go all the way over here. Bravery, Control Pests at Dolly Sods. So obviously Fort Atlas is over here, which you should be familiar with now since the Steel Dawn update. And then just to the right, we're going to come across Dolly Sods. I'm again surprised that I do not have that as a fast travel location, but I'll skip to me arriving there in just a sec. And okay guys, so once you've arrived at Dolly Sods, as you can see just on this little cabin here, this is the one you're going to want to go into. There's also one up there, but we're not bothered with that one. Inside of here is going to be one of the robots that we talked to. Probably going to get some... Oh, it looks like someone has already killed the enemies here, to be honest. Usually there's some glowing like rad roaches and things like that in here. We just talked to Scout Leader Treddy. It's going to start the repeatable quest Stings and Things, which is a daily quest. You may even already have this active, depending on whether you've done it before. I think it just happens every day. Retrieve my drop loot. Don't know why that come up. So we'll make this active. You don't have to listen to him just chatting. Daily Stings and Things. So we gotta get a bloatfly gland. We gotta get a blood bug proboscis. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Proboscis. Rad roach meat, a stingwing barb, and a tick blood sac. I just killed a tick outside there, so should have a tick blood sac outside there. These things are going to show on your map anyway. So like over here we got blood bug proboscis. Over here we have rad roach meat. Over here stingwing barb. You know, you don't want to see me go and do all of those. So once you've got all them done, you will complete that quest, and then you will have 3 out of 4 values. I'll cut to me having all of them done now. Okay, so nice and easy. Once you've got all the things for Stings and Things, just open the doors, go back in here, complete the quest. Pretty easy, lads. Shouldn't really struggle with this. Okay, so once you've done that, like I said, you're going to see 3 out of 4 for the Pioneer Scout values. Obviously, I realised at the beginning of the video that I'd already done one of these. To be honest, it's not crucial that is in the video. As you've seen from the first 2 that I've just done, they're all very straightforward tasks. What you really need to see is the Earning Scout World Challenge badges, and like I said, it's completely up to you on which 3 you want to choose. We'll just go back to the challenges a second. Like a lot of these involve taking pictures. This is one that probably may be more viable. Some of you have probably already launched a nuke. I haven't, because like I said, I'm on a new account and I just haven't really got around to doing it yet. Relatively speaking, that looks really easy, but knowing I'd have to do all the Enclave side quests and stuff, that just makes it a lot longer than it is. Cook is quite an easy one. Literally, you're just cooking some really basic recipes, to be fair. And even if you don't have the recipes, you're probably going to find them in player vendors, probably for about 50 caps each, to be honest. So that's quite easy. You just got to get the chef's hat, which is probably easily attainable, especially if you don't have it, you could ask in Discords. You could even try and speak to people in game, player vendors, all of that good stuff. This is another one that's quite easy. It just involves taking pictures of certain animals. As you can see, there is a trend here. We do need to make a camera, and I'm going to show you exactly how we do that. So first of all, we're going to go to my camp, because we are going to be using a camp item that will locate a broken ProSnap camera for us and allow us to then find that camera and fix it up and be able to use it. I would suggest doing this before going on with any of the challenges, and obviously you're going to have to do the exam, which is super easy. I've shown you where the terminal is. You literally just log into that terminal, and then you've got every single one of them there. So once you're in your camp, you're going to want to go to, I've already selected it to make sure that I had the resources earlier on. First of all, you're going to want to go to the atom shop. If you don't already have the personal terminal, come down to camp. I think it's right at the bottom. We're right at the bottom, and my personal terminal is free, doesn't cost anything, and you're just going to want to put that in your camp somewhere. So I'm just going to put mine up here. Personal camp. I'm going to put my phone onto silent. And access the personal terminal. You're going to want to do automated alerts and suspicious person. Download coordinates. And as you're going to notice, up in the top right corner, we have a miscellaneous quest pop-up called Investigate the Suspicious Person. So I'm just take a look on my map, orientate it up. So they put them all the way over there by the Landview Lighthouse, which is quite easy to get to be fair. If you wanted to save some caps, you can travel to Vault 76 to come down. But it's not always the same place. So I've obviously got the Lighthouse one, sorry. You might have one over here, you might have one down there. It can be anywhere. So, well, when I say anywhere, it's probably a pool of about 5 locations, I would imagine. So we're going to go there, and we're basically just going to find a ProSnap camera on a suspicious individual. So head up here. Looks like it's on the top of the lighthouse, to be fair. By the way, if you have any copper, there should be some ornaments here, just by here, one there, and also one there. They're like lighthouse ornaments. They give you 1 or 2 copper each, which is nice. I think you need copper for the terminal as well, so there's where you can get some. Come up here, and there's my suspicious person, and on his body you will see a broken ProSnap Deluxe camera. This is going to start the quest bucket list. I'm not fussed on doing the bucket list quest, so I'm just going to disable that for now, as we're focusing on the tadpole quest. Now, once you have the broken camera, you need to go. The broken camera will show in miscellaneous, I believe. Yeah, so it shows in miscellaneous. There's no way you can accidentally scrap it, but we need to turn it from a broken one to an actual functioning camera. So we're gonna head back to a don't have to go back to your camp. Anywhere where there's a tinkerer's workshop, tinkerer's workbench, sorry, and you can craft a fully working Dulux camera. I hate this spawn here in my camp, man. It's really frustrating. It'll either spawn me here, or it'll spawn me here, which is perfect. I wish it would spawn me here all the time. Got my little market in there. I put up this sign yesterday. Just a basic train bridge that I just turned into a little base. Thought it was quite cool, but enough of that. We're going to want to craft items in the Tinkerer's Workbench. Camera, and you will notice ProSnap Dulux camera. Thankfully, I have the materials and I don't have to go and fish them out. So I'm going to craft that. Craft some film to go with it. Let me just double check if they already give you film. Yeah, they give you 20 film anyway. I'm just going to craft another bit of film just in case I may need it. Camera film, super duper picked in as well, so got plenty of film. And the way it works is it works like a weapon. So you equip it. I'm just going to favorite it for easy access. It does show on your favorites wheel. And you take pictures. It's literally that simple. Any of these pictures you take, they will show up on your loading screen, which is quite nice. So if I wanted to take a nice picture of my camp, I hate this tree. I wish this tree wasn't here. If I wanted to take a nice picture here, you just literally left trigger to aim, right trigger to take the picture, exactly how you would with a gun. So that's how you get a camera for the challenges. I'm going to go into 3 of the challenges now that I think are worth doing. Let's have a look. One is athletes, which I'm already 3 out of 6. I was gonna say to go with archer, but to be honest, looking at the mammologist one, just looks super easy. To be honest, I'm not sure why I didn't do that last time. Maybe I got halfway through and realised it wasn't too easy. Medic. Let's have a look at medic. Medic looks quite simple. Oh yeah, Stimpack diffuser is the one that holds medic back. Not a lot of people can get that one done quite easy. Swimmer is really easy. So I think I'm just going to go for swimmer, athlete, and archer. And we'll start with archer. So I'll quickly go and take the archer exam. All the way back up here, lads, to Pioneer Scout Camp. Right, lads, so I'm back in Pioneer Scout Camp, same place as before when we talked to Jaggy, just in the right here. I'm going to go in and terminal for the exams. You may as well do all 3 now, If you know which badges you're going to do, just do all 3 now. Tadpole exams, just got 1 there. Just jump on Google if you want to be really quick, or if you generally want to answer the exams without knowing any of the answers, that's cool. I'm just going to jump on Google, do archer, athlete, and swimmer. You don't really need to see me doing that, so I'll just cut away from it anyway. Okay lads, so I'm going to start with athlete. As you can see, I've already got 3 of the athlete ones. Have a strength stat greater than or equal to 5, as the same with agility, and I've already done one of the courses, which is the Sunny Top Ski Lanes. So I'm going to show you exactly where that is on the map. It's just up here on top of the train track, just north of Fort Atlas. Gonna fast travel to Sunny Top Ski Lanes, and it's just going to spawn you right outside here. It's going to be a bunch of super mutants up here. We don't really care about them unless you want to merc them up and just get some XP, but just come around the side. Doesn't take too long to get to. It's literally just up the side, and there it is right there. So you're going to see a speakerphone with a skull and a Pioneer's flag. I'm just going to click activate. This annoying guy's going to start speaking. Little tip, you can repeat this course over and over again for 50 caps at a time. I did this when I got the game first of all to try and get some caps. It's quite good. It's going to be booby trapped, so you're going to see a tripwire there. Disarm it. Grenade's going to start banging. You need to wait for the noise as well. You can't just start running. You have to wait for the noise. So that's the noise. So I'm going to quickly run through this this course. I'll fast forward it a little bit, and I'll also disarm the traps on the way down. And there we go. Once you've done it, he's going to start speaking again, letting you know that you've done it. You'll get a tick on the challenges tab. You'll get a couple of stim packs, some grenades, and some purified water, I think. Yeah, stim packs right away, purified water. You get a little bit of XP, 448 in my case. I got quite a high intelligence build. I think I'm on 10 or 11 intelligence. But we're going to go into the next course now. So next up on the athletics, Opposum badge is Camp Venture. This is going to be the next athletics course. Just on the right of the map, just down from Harper's Ferry. Everyone knows where Harper's Ferry is. Camp Venture. When you fast travel here, you're going to spawn right where I am. There's probably going to be a couple of ghouls here. One there. So you just want to keep running straight. Keep going straight. Straight, straight, straight. I'm going to hit a little reload. Kill this child door. Right, these ghouls are doing amazing. I haven't got bulletproof on this build and I'm using this gun, I don't know why, but fireproof, sorry. Like I said, you come straight through, you're going to see the sign. It's even going to say there, ropes and endurance course. Carry on going straight across this bridge. And here is the course. Same setup. You've got the speaker with a yellow flag. And another battered clipboard there as well. I always take the battered clipboard. So I'm going to quickly do this course and fast forward for it. I don't think there's any booby traps on this one from my memory, but yeah, I'm going to activate this course.
You ready to put those legs to work?
Okay, so I've just done that one. As you can see on the left hand side of the screen, 4 out of 6 is now showing on the tadpoles. Pretty straightforward. You have to be quite quick with that one, to be fair. You don't want to dawdle a little bit. Having the marsupial mutation helps quite a lot, to be fair. But we're going to move on to the next one now. And the final one is New River Gorge Bridge East, just down from this big sign here, the Green County sign, just south of Vault 76. Once you fast travel here, you're going to end up by here, or maybe a little further back. And same as before, just going to have a little speaker with a yellow flag there. We're going to open that, take the back clipboard. I remember this one being quite awkward. You will see a bunch of ghouls throughout this course. I just remembered there's a bunch of ghouls on the bottom floor. which can get frustrating. But same as before, you just follow the yellow flags. I may not speed this one up because it can get a little bit confusing. Just keep hugging this middle bit, which is what I remember. Waiting for that noise. Okay, maybe the noise ain't gonna go. It'll probably come when I get to this first diamond. As you can see, ghouls there. Just gotta keep passing these little checkpoints. Come down here. More ghouls. I'm just gonna jump past them for now. There's the next yellow flag there. Okay, maybe it's not. I'm gonna come up here. Have I missed one? I've actually missed one. Fuck's sake. Which one did I miss? Oh wow, so when I landed I was supposed to land on there. Great. This one there. Don't miss that one that I missed, lads. Yeah, I won't speed this one up because obviously I have missed one. Come straight up here. Little bit of radiation here, so if you're a bloody bill, be careful. See the next flag. Whoa! I'm hoping me not getting that one at the right time. Whoa, what happened to all them ghouls there? They all just died simultaneously. That's quite cool. I'm hoping I can still complete it in enough time. Shouldn't affect me too much. I've got a lot of AP points for running and stuff, so yeah, I'm 90% done with a minute left. That's probably the last one. There we go. And as you can see in the left side there and in the middle of the screen, I've been given a badge. If I go to the challenges screen now, you'll see that down the very bottom I'll have the athletics one. Where is it? There we go, Temple Athlete, banging. The next one we're going to do is, I'm not going to go for the archer one, lads. I'm going to go for the mammologist one. I did archer last time, so I want to sprinkle things up a little bit. So I'm going to crack on with that. Every time I find one of these creatures, I'm just going to cut to it, show you where I found it, so you know that there's a spawn point for them creatures there. I got an idea with a Brahmin as well. I think what I'm going to do is get a Brahmin pen for my camp, milk the Brahmin, kill the Brahmin, milk the Brahmin, kill the Brahmin, because I'm sure they respawn constantly. If they don't, I'm sure I can find enough Brahmin outside, like the Wayward and everything anyway. So I'm going to cut to the relevant animals when I find them, show you where to find them, take a picture of them. Happy days. Okay guys, so first one of the mammologist. I know for a fact cats spawn up on a billboard by here because I used to have my base, which is now here, but it used to be round about here, and I would always see cats on this billboard. You don't need marsupial or anything to get to where we need on the billboard. You just come down from here, from top of the world. As soon as you get to the billboard, I'd put money on a cat being here, to be honest. Ah, there we go, there's one. So we're gonna bust out our Pro Deluxe camera. Take a picture of this cat, and we should, in theory, have the challenge. I didn't see it pop up though, so that's a bit worrying. Mammologist. Ah, there we go. Take a picture of a cat. Okay, we'll move on to the next one now, which will be a fox. Alright guys, so the next location I'm at is Big Fred's Barbecue Shack, just a little bit further down from the billboard that we found the cat. I'm told there will be some foxes here. If you've done the mission for Rose, where you have to kill the David guy, you've probably already found this. Ah, boom, there we go. Fox. So you have to, little tip, once you're aiming at it, it'll show the name of the creature. So see in the top right, we've got fox there. And also, the animal doesn't have to be alive. So you can kill it, take a picture of the body, and it'll still work. See, fox. That was a bit brutal actually. I felt quite bad doing that, but you know, Gotta get this backpack, bro. So let me just see that it's gone in. Yeah, we've done it. So we'll move on to the next one now, which is Opposum. And I'm pretty sure there's some of them towards Flatwoods. So we'll jump to an Opposum now. So I'm at Flatwoods. Everyone knows where Flatwoods is, really easy. Just south of Vault 76. And I believe they are around the diner. Let me just have a little run through here. Yeah, they're round about here, I'm sure they are. They're horrible little things. Boom, there's one. I never knew they had 3 heads. There we go, we've got a picture of an opossum. I'm not going to be brutal and kill it this time, like I did with the fox. And we're just going to move on to the next animal now, which is... Dun, 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 dun. An opossum. There we go. See, this is why I like to check it, because it didn't come through. Opossum. Oh, hey. Okay, now we're going to move on to the next animal. Okay guys, so next on the list is rabbits, and I just found some rabbits then, and I also found a squirrel with it actually. So I'm here at the White Springs Secret Service entrance. Just up here is some rabbits. I just want to test. Yep. So when I just found the squirrel and the rabbit just then, I couldn't take the photo for some reason. My camera wasn't just working. I was able to zoom in. They were up here somewhere. There they are. There's one. So there's the squirrel. I'm gonna get real close to it. Take a picture of the squirrel. So that's a squirrel done, and we should find some rabbits in here as well. I did see squirrels and rabbits. There's a rabbit. Boom, we got 2 rabbits in that one. So that's rabbit and squirrel off the list. Now what is next is a Radstag, a wolf, and a Yao Gui. So we'll go and do the Radstag next. Okay lads, so I've just found the Radstag, just north of where we were with the rabbits, just by here. So I've put a custom marker on it, because my camera is again not shutting properly. So, oh, there's 2 of them. So I've just left the game and came back in and take a picture of this Radstag. Mate, I wasn't going to beef you lot. You know what, I'm still not going to kill you, because I will feel bad if I kill a little Radstag. So let me just jump away from this Radstag, because he's acting brave. Alright guys, so luckily, leader of the pack is currently on for me, which means I can go and get a wolf there. Let's quickly join the event, and if you've probably already done leader of the pack, it's the easiest way to get some 1-star legendaries at the beginning of the game. Also, I'm going to delete all these camera raw pictures of just random animals. So I'll just quickly fast forward to me taking a picture of one of the wolves at leader of the pack. Alright lads, so those of you that are familiar with leader of the pack know that it'll make you kill a couple of wolves. So I'm just going to take a picture of this wolf here. To be honest, I'm probably not going to bother completing the rest of the event. I don't want a bunch of shitty free 1-star legendaries knocking about in my inventory, so we're just going to move straight on now to the Yao Gui. Alright guys, so those of you that don't have leader of the pack pop up, because obviously it is an event and you don't want to rely on an event popping up all the time. It pretty much always is active. I always see it active, to be fair, but if you don't have it, come to Huntersville. It'll spawn you exactly where I am. Fast travel to Huntersville. And shout out to Chickadee, who put the location up on her YouTube. There's normally a wolf that spawns in here. I've actually got floaters spawning in at the moment. This is an old school Brotherhood graveyard. There will normally be a wolf hanging about here. If you don't get a wolf, you get floaters, but just keep server hopping until a wolf comes through, and you will be able to find a wolf nice and easy there. So guys, for Yao Gui, I am just south of White Springs. I knew there was one knocking about White Springs from the Rose quest. If you've done Rose's quest, you'll know when you have to shoot a Yao Gui with a syringe. It just took me forever to find the actual Yao Gui cave, so I hopped onto Google. Pretty sure this is it here. So inside here we should have a little sleeping Yao Gui. I don't know why that keeps unfavoriting, man. Let's have a look. I'm sure this is the cave. Nah, it's not. Yeah, it is, yeah, it is, yeah, it is, yeah, it is. Ah, it's just dark, man, it's dark. I'm gonna take a picture of this dummy here. I can't see his name popping up, but I'm assuming I've got the picture. Thank God I've got a sneak on, eh? Oh, no, I don't. Alright, so yeah, Yao Gui's done. Killed me while I was looking through to double check that I actually had snapped the picture. The name didn't come up on the camera, so it threw me off a little bit. Obviously, next on the list is going to be the Brahmins, and of course, milking 10 Brahmins, so we'll skip to that bit now. Okay, guys, for the final mammologist one, we're going to milk 10 Brahmin, and obviously take a picture of a Brahmin as well. So for that, I am at Billings Homestead, the workshop. You get loads of razor grain here, and also, if you take the workshop, while that's claiming, we're just going to farm some razor grain, because what we're going to do is place down a couple of Brahmin pits and milk them, store them, place them down, milk them, store them, place them down, and just do that until we've got 10, so it shouldn't take long at all. Is that claimed? Lovely, so we've claimed that. Now we're going to go into build mode, and like you can see, I was already on resources because I was going to try this in my camp, and I thought I didn't have enough razor grain, so I thought I'd just go to Billings Homestead where I normally get my razor grain anyway. So pop one there. Well, not there, you can pop one anywhere you want really, and you're going to get a bunch of Brahmin spawn, 3 of them. Okay guys, so my Brahmin pens glitched out. I don't know if it's because they were on unlevel surfaces, I really don't know, so I'm just going to move them over here a little bit. Place one there, place one there, and I'll place one here as well. So I'm going to try and milk these. There we go, now they're working. They were glitched out like mad, man. If they keep trying to kick you, don't worry, just keep repeating the process. And there we have it. It took about 6 times, laying 3 down, storing them, laying 3 down, storing them. And I also had a fucking wave of ghouls. So not every time you milk them, you're going to get milk. Sometimes they're just going to kick out you like that. And if that happens, just move to the next one and then the next one, then just store them all. And you will eventually get the challenge done, like you just seen on my screen right there. So now we have 2 badges out of 3, with Mammologist being the second one, Athlete being the first one. So, like I said, I was going to do Archer, but I don't think I will now, so I'm just going to do Swimmer. Swimmer's quite bugged. Every time I do the exam, it's not unlocking, so I'm just going to quickly redo the exam, and then we'll jump into the rest of the swimming activities, which are quite easy. As you can see, they involve 3 pitches over at Wavy Willards, and just reviving another player. I'm going to use a friend, and complete the Pioneer Scout swimming test, which is just swimming across a lake where there's like a Millet Queen, and I think you go from barrel to barrel, so it's quite simple. We're going to cut to the swimming badge next. Okay guys, so moving on to the Swimmers Tadpole Challenge. The first 3 we're going to do is taking 3 pictures, which are really easy. It is, as you can see in the challenge, you need to take 3 pictures of Wavy Waves, Sliver Slide and Colossus Mountain at the water park. So here we are at the water park, Willard's Water Park, north of the map, just up from Pioneer Scout Camp if you haven't already found it. So the first one is here, which is Wavy Waves. Second one is going to be here, which is Sliver Slide, and the third one is going to be here, which is the third one, Colossal Mountain, Crocosaurus Mountain, sorry. So you got the Crocosaurus Mountain there, you got the Sliver Slide there, and then you got the swimming pool, which is the wavy, whatever it's called, just over here. Really easy to do. There's going to be a bunch of Scorched here. If you're watching this video while the Scorch Holiday event is still active, then you may even find a Christmas Scorch. This one is quite awkward. You have to be stood in the right position, so if you pay attention to where I was stood the first time, you'll get it quite easy. But yeah, swimming pool here. sliver and slide there, and then the mountain is just up there. You obviously need to get a little bit close. So we'll move into the next steps of the swimming course now. Okay guys, for the next part of the swimming challenges, I'm going to do the swimming course. Once you're here at Spruce Knob Lake, which is just here on the map, just south of Foundation, you're going to see this little hut here. There's going to be a couple of Milex or random enemies here. Just run to the back of this hut, and inside of this porta toilet, there's going to be a swimming suit. You're going to have to take that swimming suit, and you are going to have to equip it. So let me quickly do that. Swimsuit. So, whoa, I didn't mean to do that. As you can see, I got my lovely swimsuit on here, looking really nice, with my Brotherhood Recon helmet as well. But where we're going to start the swim course is here. You're going to come into a My Little Queen as well, so be prepared. So we're going to hit swimming test, start.
Let's get this over with.
Alright, cool. So I've got to reach each of these buoys. Do I have to activate them? No. So all you do is just get to them, and then it's going to play a funky little tune. So I'll fast forward this, to be honest, boys. You don't need to see me swimming through all of these. There we go, guys. So once you've dealt with the Milex and the Queen and you've done the course, you need to make sure you have to swim back to this little intercom speaker here, and you're going to get the badge then. Well, not a badge, you're going to get a tick for that part of the badge. So the last one on this badge for me is simply reviving a friend in water, which is really easy to do. Obviously, you need to have a friend in order to do this. If you're someone that doesn't have anyone to play with, maybe your friends don't play this game or they play on a different platform to you, I would suggest using the Fallout 76 Reddit or joining a Discord and just asking some people in the Discord to do it. I'm just going to get my mate to do it, so I'll cut back to once I've done this with my mate Jack and show you exactly what happens then once you get the third badge, and we can go in and get the backpack. Okay guys, so as you can see in the top right corner of my screen now, if I move the camera a little bit more, you see it. I have completed those 3 tasks. I obviously went with athletics, I went with mammologist, and I went with swimmer. Funny enough, my mate couldn't help me out with swimmer in the end due to some issues, but some guy managed to get me it via Discord, like I suggested to you guys. Shout out Desk Fan. So we're going to quickly skip on over to me arriving at Camp Lewis. You can speak to any of these scout leaders as well, to be fair. I'm just going to go up to Camp Lewis, Pioneer Scout Camp I'm going to go to. So as you can see there, we have been given the quest completion, and what we should get is a backpack. So item reward, Pioneer Tadpole Backpack, and if you equip that, you're going to notice that they've given me a level 50s version. To be fair, by default the backpack has 60 carry weight, but where you want to... So guys, once you have finished that quest and you have been given your little backpack, in order to craft your own, you simply head over to an armor workbench. And what you will notice now is you will have the backpack category. You may have already had it if you had the small backpack already unlocked. You go into standard backpack. By default, level 1 it gives you a plus 10 carry weight, level 10 is 20, level 23 and it goes up in 10s, you get the gist. Level 50 being the one that gives 60 carry weight by default. And now you know how to craft them, let's talk about where you actually get the mods from. So if we go all the way back up to Pioneer Scout Camp, and once you're at the Pioneer Scout Camp, you will see these vending machines here. So that's the Tadpole one, and this is the Possum one. This is where you will be able to purchase mods for your backpack, such as the insulated, the lead line, refrigerated, high capacity and armor plated mod. In order to get those badges, you will need to do the same sort of thing as we just did then. These ones are a lot longer, so these are the Possum ones here. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, the backpack mod that I want isn't going to be one of these. I'm going to be using the Chemist backpack mod, which I can buy for gold bullion from the Settlers, I believe, either the Settlers or the Raiders. And if I did want the high capacity mod, I would just buy it off of a player vendor, to be honest. There's plenty of vendors out there selling backpack mods, but I've seen plenty anyway, and I know of Discords and Fallout 76 Reddit trading, as the mods, sorry, are actually tradable. The backpacks themselves aren't, but the mods are, so I would rather just trade for a backpack mod than do all of them badges, if I'm completely honest, but it's up to you how you obtain those mods. But just as I said, this video was a statement of intent for this channel, just to let you guys know I'm here to make Fallout 76 videos now. As you can see, this is a lengthy video, and by all means it's not the most professional video. It's just a rough, almost like a let's play. I've just been skipping certain things. It took a couple of hours over a couple of days to do such tasks. By all means, there's probably more professional videos out there, but I really do hope that you enjoyed this video and you appreciate the amount of effort that went into it. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you for the next Fallout 76 video.